I've said this time and time again, and all I want is just a little bit of respect, okay? AJ Terrell, to be left off the top 10 cornerback list is insulting. I like Sauce Gardner. I like Jalen Ramsey. Darius Slay is really good, and so is Patrick Surtain. Jair Alexander with the Packers is good. But as I'm looking at this list and I'm going, wait a minute, we start getting down to J.C. Horn and Jamel Dean and you know, Marshawn Lattimore with the same. Like, I don't see how you could leave A.J. Terrell off this list. And so he ranked 12th out of the top 10. And some people are saying, well, Dukes, you know, he really didn't play as well last year. And I'm like, even when he didn't, he's still as good or better than most of these guys on this list. And I would ask you, is Sauce Gardner the best corner in the league right now in year, 2?
Right.
Is he the best corner? I don't know. Jalen Ramsey got the big deal with the Rams. He's been traded. We now know that. He's with the Dolphins. I still consider him to be one of the top corners, but at one point, Jalen Ramsey got that money because he was the top corner in the league. He's not that anymore. He's one of the top 5, 10, or whatever it might be. But A.J. Terrell, to me, is a dog. And he's a guy that I think is going to benefit maybe the most, John, from what we've done in the secondary, considering with Jesse Bates and this secondary. I feel like, I'm not going to say we've upgraded. I just think the talent is better, which therefore you may think it's upgraded, and therefore we're going to get better numbers. We need more picks. We need more opportunities and be opportunistic with the ball, especially in the secondary with our corners. But A.J. Terrell is that guy where you go, I need you to go out there and defend this wide receiver. That's the guy I'm counting on.
You know, it's just he hasn't been on the stage yet. And not that, you know, that Sauce Gardner's on a different stage because he plays in New York, right?
Yep.
So he just hasn't been on the stage yet. So that's kind of where I look at this, and I think, all right, if you want to leave Grady off, look, they're going to get the stage again this year because when we had the stage, people they kind of they learned who Matt Ryan and Julio Jones were. You know, they learned who Mohamed Sanu was. They learned that team, who Austin Hooper was. They learned that team. Now you got to have to learn this team. Because right now they don't get the respect because they haven't had the stage. But, boy, they do not get that respect. Because to that, and, yes, I agree with you, that A.J. Terrell ought to be in the top 10 list, and he will be by this time next year. Cody Benjamin's on another hunt. This dude won't let it go. He does not like, or I don't know what his deal is. He don't like no Arthur Smith. He ranked Arthur Smith as...
Who is this?
Cody Benjamin, NFL CBSSports.com.
Go ahead.
So he said Arthur Smith was the 29th best coach in the NFL, which is laughable. Then he goes down and he breaks down the NFC into categories, the trophy hunters, the growing contenders, the wild card wanderers, talking about teams, and the teams waiting on a draft pick. And he puts the Falcons in the third tier, and he says this: the Falcons have a slew of young playmakers like Bijan Robinson and Kyle Pitts, but Arthur Smith is married to an old-school recipe of winning on the ground.
This is what I was telling you, you people. What do you mean, you people? You people who are lost in this, we are going to run the ball and only run the ball, and that's what we're going to be.
Right.
This is what I was saying.
Married to an old-school recipe. Married.
Yeah.
Of winning on the ground.
No, that's a convenient narrative.
Thank you, Art. This is what I'm talking about. The brilliance of Arthur Smith, okay? And I'm not overhyping this. This is not hyperbole. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. The brilliance is that he is willing to adjust to what the game does, how it flows, what's going to happen, Sunday in and Sunday out. And I've had this conversation with him numerous times. What's this guy's name?
Cody Benjamin.
Me, Cody, not you. The conversation is, Art, what are you game planning for? Are we going to throw the ball more than we run it or run it more than we throw it? And he gives me the same answer every time. Depends on the game. Because that's what flexibility and flexible coaches do. They do not go in blinded by, we are only going to run the ball today and that's it. And if we don't have success, then, we're not going to win. That's dumb. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What's this guy's name again?
Cody Benjamin.
Cody, it's dumb. It's silly to believe that coaches, as smart as Arthur Smith, are only going in and they're married to one way to win. You don't last long in the NFL if you do that, okay? So if that means we see a weakness with the team and we need to spread them out in the first half and we allow Desmond Ridder to cook, That's what it's going to mean. If it also means, John, that we line up in the I formation old school, what's his name again?
Cody Benjamin.
Cody, and we hand the ball off to Bijan, and we have success with it, then that's what we're going to do. Do not get caught up in this one-dimensional thing that everybody believes the Falcons are going to be, because I'm telling you right now, you're going to be wrong.
Well, Cody, so if you're listening here is a conversation, not real, but probably close to real, or maybe real, between Dave Ragone, the offensive coordinator, and Arthur Smith during a game last year in Tampa. Dave Ragone, the offensive coordinator, goes to Arthur Smith and says, Coach, it's third quarter. It's late third quarter. We're down 20-0 on the road to Tampa to Tom Brady. Probably through, what do you want to do? Arthur Smith says, I'm married to the running game. We're going to run the ball. Coach goes, we're down 20-0 on the road. I'm married to the running game. We're going to run the ball, Dave. But, Coach, we're down 20-0 on the road. And Coach says, what do you want me to do, Dave? Throw the ball. And Arthur Smith says, my quarterback is Marcus Mariota. He can't throw the damn ball. We're going to run the thing. Right? Right? Are we right here? Okay. That's why why was he married to the running game? Because he couldn't throw the damn thing. What are you going to do?
I'm sorry. I just said, yes, he couldn't throw it. They didn't trust him to throw it, and he couldn't throw it.
That's why he was married to the running game, because he's unmarried to the passing game.
I mean, obviously, we need to score more
divorced.
points.
Divorced from the passing game because he can't throw the football.
What's this guy's name again?
The noodle arm quitter?
No.
Cody Benjamin.
Oh, Cody, thank you. Come on, Cody. 404-726-0929. It's our Solomon Brothers Diamond text line. I'm just thinking about that conversation. I'm sorry. Because if I know Arthur Smith, he's like, he can't throw it.
Damn it, Dave, he can't throw the ball.
And then you go, well, what do you want to do, Coach? Hand it off.
Right. Why?
Algier?
We
Go
don't
to
have
Algier
any,
again.
we don't have any other option.
Do you guys remember there was a game last year? But this is a prime example, Cody. There was a game last year. We ran the ball 14 straight times.
For a touchdown, by the way.
14. Okay.
And scored.
Okay. We didn't throw it once. It was handoff, 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 handoff. Are you following me? Handoff,
right,
handoff.
Yeah.
14
straight. like we were Oklahoma in the 1970s, you know? Hey, Thomas Lodge, your quarterback, throw the ball. Duke can't throw. Why? Because he's a wishbone quarterback who can't throw the ball.
Cody, you know why we ran it 14 times in a row?
Quarterback could.
But it was working.
Not only that's the other part of it.
It was working.
By the way, in that 20-0 game, they ran the ball, got it to 20-15, and almost got the ball back. Would have gotten the ball back with momentum, except we
blew it.
No, they called Grady Jarrett for roughing the damn passer on a nothing thing.
I know.
That sack stands. We get the ball back. We might run it down their throats again.
Yeah, but here was the thing. I remember distinctly saying, because it's one of my phrases during the season, run the ball, Art. If it's working, run it.
What else because, yeah.
But here's what I'm getting to. He only did that because he needed to get the offense going, and guess what? It was working. If it wasn't working, he would have done something else. He is not.
Well, there was no plan C.
Well, you could have tossed it out and let Algier throw the football, okay?
There was, I guess.
I've never seen Tyler Algier throw, by the way. What's this guy's name again?
Cody Benjamin.
Yeah, come on, Cody.